How you doing, everyone? Welcome back to AlphaCraft. This is episode 9, and today we're at my base area and we're actually at the Mineshaft, and I feel like we need to decorate it today, or at least decorate a portion of it, because it's been looking really meh for quite some time. Since I found my base, it's been looking meh. I've been distracted with other things, and I think it's time to at least make a start on this, and then I can finish it off camera, I guess. But I'm really going to focus on the first bit here. As you can see, it's a 9x9. You thought it was done for then. You thought I was going to fall to my death. But I had this planned out. See, I'm one step ahead, guys. I've got glass. And because of Optifine, it's connected textures. Almost could not say that then. But yeah, as you can see, there's a border of it's 11 by 11 border with a 9 by 9 square in the middle. I've kind of got a design in my head. Hopefully this is going to work, but for the best part, we're going to build this today. I'll make relevant cuts where needed, just in case this episode drags on, but I don't think it will drag on too much. But without further ado, let's get on the case. So we're going to need to use the following materials, more so oak, and we've got some cobble, which we're going to need lots of cobble. So I'm going to grab, I think that's enough, and then we're going to grab a bunch of you. That will do for now. So yeah, we're going to make this mineshaft look a little bit more pretty, because at the moment it does look a little bit on the neglected side. I'm going to take some scaffolding. I probably won't be getting to the oak leaf stage at this point today, but I kind of want to make it look overgrown as well, but I'll get to that later. But once you start seeing leaves appear in the future, you'll know why. I'm going to use stone buttons for like any joints in the framework, and yeah, I suppose we should just crack on with this, right? So let's grab some oak logs, and what we're going to do is we're just going to literally take all of this out, and I'm going to make a frame. Now, those of you that joined me or saw the replay, I haven't actually put glass on every floor. I've just noticed I forgot. Yeah, I haven't put glass on every one. But anyway, down the bottom there, we've carved out further than 11 by 11. So actually, let's quickly go and show you. So some of you have seen this on a live stream. I can't actually go down faster now because I've put a load of glass everywhere. But some of you joined me on a live stream, and we're kind of making a bit more of a... This is going to be like the storage room for all of the cobble and all the junk blocks like dirt, diorite and all that stuff. This is kind of the size I'm going for, and this frame, yeah, it should make sense. This is kind of just a big blueprint of what I want. At the moment it looks like a big nasty hole, but yeah, it's going to look pretty good once it's done. But like I said, I'm only going to focus on the top area, because once you see the top area done in this episode, you're going to get the idea going all the way down, because the pattern's pretty much going to be the same. The only thing that's going to be different is probably the bottom. But again, I'm not sure if I'm going to make an episode out of that. I probably might do that on a live stream, save it for a live stream or something. But we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, we're actually going to focus on doing this. So we're just going to spam wood all the way around. So I'm just to save time, I'm literally just going to kind of cut the camera where possible. But I'm just going to make this frame out of oak logs, like I'm doing now. So literally like a big square. So it's just going to go all the way around. So after I'd done the frame, I remembered I had to chisel out the sides here. So as you can see, they're too deep in each side. That's just to kind of allow space for the design. I think that's how it's going to go. I've obviously come up with some sort of design in a creative world, and I'm just trying to do this from memory. But if it's totally different, then so be it. But yeah, that's pretty much what we need to dig out. We're going to have to obviously copy that all the way down until we get to the bottom floor. Now I've made it specifically so that we go on a decent Y level. So as you can see, This frame here is at Y level 70, and the top one would be probably about level, what, 80, I guess, without going up there, something like that. So, which means that when we get to the bottom level, the ceiling is at Y10, I think, something like that. I've made it so that that kind of works out. So what we're going to do now then is we're going to actually start on one of the walls, and hopefully that's going to work out really well. So like I said, I'm going to need a lot of cobble, well, a bit of spruce. I'm going to need some oak and cobble. I think that's a nice little mixture, and yeah, we're going to go with that. So what we're going to do is we're literally, actually I could do with that scaffolding up. Let's go 5 up. Let's just quickly do this so that we got like a decent area to work with. I will also keep a torch in my hand just to light it up a little bit. So what we're going to do now is we're literally going to kind of do this on each side. We're going to put like cobble there, and then we're going to follow that all the way up just to give it a little bit of contrast, like it's, I don't know, like it's been dug out, right? I don't know why I panicked, because I got glass there. You actually heard me panic. Well, that's crazy, and it's all going wrong. Right, it's not going wrong. We got this. We got the situation. So what we're going to do is we're just going to literally do that. I'm probably actually going to light this up so that we don't get no uglies behind there. And then I'm going to probably follow suit and do it the old-fashioned way here and here. I really wanted, normally when I do mine shafts, like 9 times out of 10, I literally make a hole in the ground and that's the end of it, and I just cover it up when I'm done. But I kind of wanna make this look good, right? So what we're gonna do is we're going to probably put a strip up the middle a minute. Could use the scaffolding, but I'm so used to the old-fashioned way of doing it before the days of... You heard me panic again, didn't you? Didn't you? Fall for my own trick. Right, and then what we're going to do is we're actually going to get rid of this one and make it go outwards, because we're going to put a button there eventually. And then what we're going to do is we're going to kind of do that. Is that not going to work? I'm so bad when it comes to building. I'm like so clumsy. Like I just don't care. I just kind of break a few ankles and, you know, have to keep trying to heal myself. I'm so terrible for that. Because I'm like, I'm gonna get this done. I've got to get this done like yesterday. So yeah, so there we go. There's another part of the frame. Again, I think what we need to do at the top here then is actually go like this. And then what I'm going to grab some of those buttons. I've only got 32 for now. That should be enough for this segment. And I'm just going to put them up there because it looks like supports. It's the good old button trick on logs, right? You know, it's a very common trick. It's very dark in here, but we're going to light it up before long. Actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will light it up now. Stick them there for now just to give it a little bit more light. And then what we're going to do now is we're actually going to grab some spruce. We've got to give it a little bit of variety, and we're just going to do this. And I think I'm going to go like that as well. I think no, I'm not going to do it like that. We're going to go like that. I'll roll with that for now. See how it goes. And we're going to need to kind of mimic the top at the top here. Just to give it a little bit more shape, because at the moment otherwise it's going to be a little bit bland. I mean, it's not going to be the best mineshaft design ever made, because it's not, but it's gonna look better than it did. I need to kind of get under there. Trouble is I can't sneak, Oh, that's gonna work. That's gonna work. That's not. It's really tricky. I need to get the angle right. Okay. Old-fashioned way then. And then we're gonna go like that. And I'm trying to do this completely from memory. And what we're gonna do is then we're gonna kind of mimic this side here. And same there. We're not going to get there, are we? There we go. Perfect. That's looking alright. That's looking alright. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab some oak fences just to give it a little bit more detail. And there's me being clumsy again. And then we're going to go probably down here. I'm just going to spam a load of fences like that. And probably down here. There we go. Click, 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 click. I need to get a really silent mouse. I've had this mouse forever and it's become kind of iconic. A lot of people comment on my mouse saying how clicky it is. And I've kind of... It's not dead yet, so I don't really want to get rid of it. It's kind of... It's its own signature now. It's got its own signature. Click, 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 click. That's looking alright. Yeah, I'm alright with that. So let's go and let's just break some more legs. Break a leg. And we're gonna like just put that down there. It's just to add a lot more, you know, flavour to the walls. And then what we're gonna do is we're literally gonna carve this out. I think carve this one out. Yeah. We're going to carve this out. So from there, just carve that out. Then we're going to grab some normal oak just to make the background sort of pop out a little bit, because if we make it spruce, these spruce stairs will just kind of blend in. Kind of don't want that. Like that. So yeah, I like it. I wonder what it looks like if we put, say, spruce here instead. This is just off the cuff, sort of. Oh no, I don't have any on me. Let's go and check. Go and get some from the chest over here. Let's turn that into planks. I just want to kind of see if I prefer the cobblestone around the side here. Welcome back, spider. Whether I prefer the cobblestone or I can prefer it with being like this, like spruce. I don't actually know. I think I prefer... I don't know. Do you know what? We're going to go with that. We are going to go with that. And then what we're going to do is mimic this side. Let's grab ourselves some oak planks. Very simple design, but I personally like it. You know, sometimes simple's good, right? Simple is effective sometimes. Best eat. I can hear people screaming at me, "Dibs, eat." It makes me laugh when people shout at me to eat when I'm streaming. Something's not right here. Okay. So that's that. That's that. We can get rid of these torches because we don't really need them there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to kind of go 2. 1, 2. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gap in between the stairs. So yeah, that should work. Totally work. Let's go grab some lanterns, because lanterns are probably one of the best latest additions to this game. Like, they are amazing. As soon as they brought these in, I was like, oh, these are so cool. Right, so we put a lantern there. Is it 2? I think it was 2. And then we go like that. Let's get rid of the scaffolding and see how we look. how we're looking right about now. That looks good. I like that. What do you reckon? Looks pretty neat, huh? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the camera, do a little bit of a time check, and then see how we're getting on. I'm probably going to literally mimic this all the way around so that you guys can actually, you know, you don't have to watch me do that 3 more times. I think that's fair. So yeah, so let's just kind of stay here and I'll be right back. So as you can see, I've done every single side now. It looks pretty suave. I will be adding sort of foliage, and I will be doing something with the ceiling, but I'm probably going to leave that for today. I'm not going to bother on that. I'll probably do that off camera and come back to you guys and say, look what I've done. This is the doorway, this is the entrance. Obviously you see the platform there, but I'm not really sure how I'm going to go down, how I'm going to go about doing this. I kind of got an idea, but I'm not really sure. The reason I've built it up the same as the rest is just to kind of get like the design done and then cut into it and make it look kind of uniform to the other side. So I've kind of mimicked it, and all I'm going to do is I'm literally going to do this just to represent the doorway, and then I'm going to kind of have a think of how I want to kind of accomplish this as seamless as possible, because that does not look seamless and we need to do something about that. So bear with me, I'll be right back when I come up with a nice little idea. Okay, so this is what I've done so far. I'm actually going to cap that off. So I've literally blended the archway of the door, or the doorway, whatever you want to call it. Whatevs. It's getting late here. It's almost 11 p.m. So I've made it so that that kind of comes down a little bit to sort of like mimic that to an extent. Not totally like identical, but it will do. It looks alright. If I get anything better, I'll obviously change it, but for now that's pretty much good. If we go down below, we've got this. I kind of want to change this up a bit. I don't like it. So what we could do is actually move them around a bit, because they're facing the wrong way. Can I get in there? Let's just get rid of that block for a sec. Plonk that there. Plonk that there. And maybe we could get away with doing this. I don't think that, actually I don't know if that's going to work. Is that too high? Meh. I mean it works. It works. This doesn't look right though. Oh, got so much clutter. We can get rid of you. I think that's gonna pop out, I think. Actually, no, it won't. That'd be fine. That'd be fine. Okay, so then that's all flush. I mean, that will do, right? That will do. That will do. And I was thinking of making some support beams just to make it look a little bit more legit, going across here like so, like that, and behind here, just so it looks like this beam's been, you know, supported. But I don't know, part of me feels like, is it too busy or isn't it? I mean, I think it looks right so far. And then we can just fence this off like so, and then that is pretty much done. Actually no, we need a couple of lanterns here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I don't know, we could just put a couple. I don't actually know. I'll tell you what we could do, just to give it a little bit more detail, is we could probably put under here some support stuff going on, so that it looks like, you know, it looks like it's been held up. It's not actually supported by nothing. I think that looks alright. That's not a bad run. That's a really good episode right there. I think I'm proud of today. I think that's good. Oh yeah, pat on the back, Dibs. Well done. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for now. I'm just going to plonk that in the middle though, just to give it a little bit more light. But what do you reckon, guys? That's pretty cool, right? I'm not going to do this entrance bit. I'm probably going to do that off camera in all fairness, or on a live stream, as I don't know. So it just gives me something to work on, and I'm most likely going to carry this all the way down to pretty much the bottom. I'm going to leave the bottom because it's different, but I'm pretty sure that's good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And then yeah, all I'm going to do is just going to add. I've got some already. Just going to add like in the corners or something. Just add. I can't really do it without scaffolding. I'm just going to add kind of like, I don't know, something like this. Just bringing it down, make it look overgrown, I guess. Something like that. I need to get some vines actually, just to make it stand out a little bit, but you get the idea. I'm going to get rid of these for now, because I'm going to take a screenshot in a second. But yeah, you get the idea. I will make it look very overgrown in here, like it's kind of a mine. I think what I might do as well, when I get some vines, I'm going to add... okay, Spider's here. I'm going to probably add some mossy cobblestone as well, randomly, just to kind of spice it up a little bit with some dampness. I think that mine shafts are damp, they're not actually like watertight and all that. So, but like, you know, I'll add that sort of detail off camera. I probably might add some support up there, maybe have some stone coming down. Is it stalactites? Yeah, stalactites go down, and is it stalagmites go up? I can never remember. You get the idea, but I could probably do that with some blocks or something. I'll work it out. It's going to be a little bit tricky because doing ceilings is a little bit tricky without falling all the time. But I'm proud of that. I'm absolutely proud of that. That's really cool. That's really cool. So quick screenshot. There you go. You can see the screenshot there and then. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. Like I said, I'm going to carry this on off camera because it gives me something to do and keeps me out of trouble. And hopefully see you in the next episode. Take it easy.